Hi, my name is Bailey Watkins, and I'll be doing a presentation explaining what technology integration is. Some topics we will discuss, like I already stated, I will define technology integration, I will explain what it is and what it is not. I will also explain the differences between the following terms: technology integration, educational technology, instructional technology, and information and communications technology. Finally, I will talk about some research in regards to the effect of technology used for teaching and learning on the academic achievement and student success of elementary age students.
Now let's discuss what technology integration is not. Integration is not having students sit on a computer to learn while the teacher works on other unrelated things. The students should not be expected to learn strictly from the chosen software. Integration involves instruction from the teacher as well. It is also not time to access non-educational games. Another important thing to know is the purpose is not to use software for daily drill and practice. Ultimately, integration is not a replacement of a teacher by a computer or any other form of technology. Remember, integration is meant to be implemented by classroom teachers by using technology for introducing or enrichment of curriculum. The teacher and students must both be actively involved for proper learning to take place.
Now that we know what technology integration is and what it is not, let's discuss some differences in technology. First, I will define and give examples for the following terms: technology integration, educational technology, instructional technology, and information and communications technology, or ICT. The first term I will discuss is technology integration, even though we have already touched on this. The definition for technology integration reads: the incorporation of technology by educators into the daily learning experiences of students. So pretty much this just means educators are picking what forms of technology they feel will best aid the lesson and integrating it into that lesson. The technology can be used in efforts to introduce, review, or extend curriculum being taught. So there's a wide variety of ways technology can be used in the classroom. Technology use can range from laptops, iPads or tablets, educational software or programs, and cell phones, although there are many more. All can enable students to critically think, which is a very important skill to have. That's why I like technology in the classroom, because you can take a basic lesson that's paper and pencil, make it creative, engage your students, and allow them to think for themselves. There are 4 levels of technology integration. The first one is sparse. Sparse means that technology is rarely used in the classroom. The next is basic. Basic means that technology is used occasionally, but the students may only feel comfortable with 1 to 2 tools. The next is comfortable. This means technology is used on a fairly regular basis. And the fourth is seamless, which means technology is used daily, and the students are comfortable enough to operate it themselves. The second term is educational technology. The definition for educational technology reads: the area of technology that helps facilitate e-learning by use and management of appropriate technological resources and processes. Educational technology may also be referred to as EdTech. This is a very wide field of study. Educational technology refers to any form of teaching and learning that implements technology use. So basically what this is saying is you can take a lesson and implement any technology into it, and that falls under educational technology. But the technology used also needs to aid the lesson in a proper way. Examples of educational technology tools include clickers, which are instant response tools, interactive whiteboards, which are like smart boards I'm sure you've seen in a classroom, tablets, or online programs like Khan Academy, CourseRA, and educational apps. But it is vital for students to master navigation and understand how to use the technology, or it will not reach its proper benefits. The third term is instructional technology. I found instructional technology and educational technology to be kind of similar terms. But the definition for instructional technology is sometimes referred to as educational technology, which I just touched on. This branch of education is related to the scientific study of instructional design and development. The purpose is to produce resources that create effective, engaging learning experiences to support teaching and learning. Instructional technology should help extend the lesson. This branch of technology is using tools that best aid the lesson being taught. You want to extend the lesson and create more connections for your students. An example of instructional technology is using computers and multimedia software to create presentations. Students can use this to incorporate text and graphics, audio, video in their presentation, or video themselves presenting the presentation. The fourth and final term is Information and Communications Technology, or ICT for short. I use techterms.com to define this term. ICT, or Information and Communications Technology, refers to technologies that provide access to information through telecommunications. It is similar to information technology, but focuses primarily on communication technologies. So this form of technology still uses maybe cell phones or laptops or even iPads, but the primary focus is communication. So some examples for ICT are email, social networking like Facebook, Twitter, and texting, or even calling on a landline phone or a cell phone. Since I defined the four terms and explained how they relate to content mastery and critical thinking, allow me to explain the differences between these technology terms. Although all of these terms are similar and related, like I've already stated about educational technology and instructional technology, they're not exactly the same. Technology integration overall is defining how different forms of technology are used in the classroom, how to integrate them. Unlike the other three terms, it is not the technology itself being discussed. Educational technology is what gets integrated, similar to instructional technology. But educational technology is not the protocol for integrating the technology. This is why it differs from technology integration. Next, the difference between educational technology and instructional technology is what areas the terms cover. Educational technology is, like I said, a very wide area. It incorporates all areas of technology in every field of education. But on the other hand, instructional technology deals with basically just the teaching and learning types and the technology that best aids the learning experience or extends the learning experience. Finally, information and communications technology is different from the rest because it has a main focus of communication. That's pretty much all for this clip. However, I would like to get you thinking about my next segment, which is research. Before I discuss research in my next clip, do you believe the effects related to technology use for teaching and learning are positive or negative? We'll find out in the next segment. Research by Stratham and Terrell shows improvement in 3 areas. Test performance was improved by groupings of all students in all subjects. Class instruction also improved by encouragement of collaboration, cooperative learning, student inquiries, and problem solving. Student behavior also improved. Computer-rich classrooms showed students with lower dropout rates, higher college attendance rates, and lower absences at school. Subgroups were also helped. At-risk students benefited from web-based drills for repetitions on basic skills. Students liked the program due to being allowed to work at their own pace. Technology in the classroom shows promising data for positive effects, and I feel you should try to integrate it in your classroom to see if you get the same effects with your students.